It seems that our student rosters are always changing. It is not unusual for students to be entering and leaving our Google Classrooms for one reason or another. So with that in mind, I thought I'd take a minute or two to show you how we can keep those online resources connected to our Google Classroom and up to date. So first, I'm going to go over here to my People tab in my Google Classroom, 60 with Saint, and you can see that I have 3 students currently enrolled. Through the power and magic of technology, we're about to get a 4th coming in here, and that new student that just enrolled is called Tech Class Help. So now I'm going to refresh my page to show my new student. You will now see I have a 4th student, Tech Class Help. So when we get a new student, we want to keep those online resources connected and up to date. So one of the first ones that I'm probably going to show, well, I'm definitely going to show you, but we use often is GoGuardian. And you can see that it's currently connected with the 3 students from Google Classroom as before. Okay, so when you first get to GoGuardian, you're going to be on the screen with the thumbnails for all your Google Classrooms. And I'm going to open the Google class that has the new student in it. So that's 60 with Saint. I'm then going to go to the section that says Students. And it shows that I have 3 active students, but I know I just had that new student come in. So to update my GoGuardian classroom, I'm going to sync students from Google. So I click Sync Students from Google. And it may take it a second or two. Oh, look at that. It already came in just like that. There's my 4th student, Tech Class Help. So now this student is added to the classroom in GoGuardian for 60 with Saint. Okay. The other tool that we use often at Watertown is EdPuzzle. You can see that I have in my EdPuzzle, I'm going to go right back to the beginning to show you how to get here. This is the home screen when you signed in. I'm going to click on My Classes in the top right hand corner. And over here on the left hand side, these are the Google Classrooms that I currently have. And I want to choose the correct Google Classroom, which is 60 with Saint. And it shows that I have 3 students in here, which I know I have 4 now. So I'm going to go over here to the right where it says Import all your students from Google Classroom, and I import students. And that brings that 4th student that just entered my Google Classroom into my EdPuzzle. Okay. So then the next one and the last one I'm going to show you is Quizizz. And when you're on Quizizz, go back to the home screen here. You get to your classes, and this one can be a little bit tricky. We had some issues with this in the fall when students were in flux. Over here on the left hand side it says classes. We just want to be careful when we're choosing the class that we want to update. So here's the class I want to update. It's called 60 with Saint. It's already there. Okay, there are my 3 students. And I'm going to go to Update Google Classes. And by default, usually all these appear checked. And what these are all the Google Classrooms that are associated with my sign-in. Okay, I only want to update the one Google class that has the new student in. So I deselect all of them by using this little checkbox right up here. This will select all or deselect all. And then I choose the one class that has the new student or new entrant, and I click Save. And it now shows that I have 4 students It's showing it over here. It just hasn't caught up to it over here on the right hand side. Give it a little refresh and see if it comes up. There it is. Tech Class Help. There's the 4th student. All right. So it's not a lot of work, but it is important to make sure that you keep your resources that you're using online that are connected to your Google Classroom. You want to keep those up to date. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.